Hi, friends. Welcome to week 2 of being stuck in your house and listening to me on YouTube. We are going to look at our week 2 library review packet. We are going to do more ABC order and some more reading comprehension. All right, so let's get started. You should be on this page right here, spring break ABC order. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words that we are going to put into ABC order. All right, so I'm not going to tell you the answers, but I'm going to help you through it step by step. All right, so on this page, we don't have the ABCs written any place on our paper, so I'm just going to go through the ABCs for you. Do you have any words that begin with the letter A? If you do, put it on line 1. I don't see any. Do you have any words that begin with the letter B? Do you know what the word says? It says bugs. Bugs, good job. Bugs is going to be your first word. Put the word bugs on line number 1. Do you have any words that begin with the letter C? Hello, friend. C word can go on line number 2. Any words that begin with the letter D? E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Oh, we found one. O word is number 3. While you're writing your O word, I have to let the dog outside. That's the O word, outside. All right. Next letter is the letter P. The dog wanted to go outside so he could play. That's word number 4. Any word that begins with the letter Q. R. We have the word rain. R, that's number 5. S. The word sun. Haven't seen any sun today. Should have had the word snow because there was snow today. That's an S word. T. That word is number 7, the word tree. And you have one word left. U is umbrella. That is number 8. Good job, friends. So turn to your next page. So this is what's going to happen here. I'm going to say it's going to read you this story of the Hare and the Tortoise, one of Aesop's fables. And then we're going to go over some comprehension questions, and we are going to do a beginning, middle, and end retell of the story. All right? So you look at your story, follow along with your eyes and your ears. The Hare and the Tortoise by Aesop. A hare was making fun of the tortoise one day for being so slow. I'm going to pause there for a minute because are they talking about this kind of hare? No, they are talking about a rabbit. There's a rabbit right at the top of your page underneath the title. So the hare is the rabbit. The tortoise is the turtle. And it says the hare was making fun of the tortoise one day for being so slow. If you know anything about a turtle, they are slow. Do you ever get anywhere? He asked with a mocking laugh. Mocking, he was laughing. He was teasing him. I have so much cat hair in my face right now. Sorry. Do you ever get anywhere? He asked with a mocking laugh. Yes, replied the tortoise. And I get there sooner than you think. I'll run you a race and prove it. The hare was much amused at the idea of running a race with the tortoise. But for the fun of the thing, he agreed. So the fox, who had consented or agreed to act as the judge, he marked the distance and started the runners off. The hare was soon far out of sight, and to make the tortoise feel very deeply how ridiculous it was for him to try a race with a hare, he lay down beside the course to take a nap until the tortoise should catch up. The tortoise, meanwhile, kept going slowly but steadily, and after a time, passed the place where the hare was sleeping. But the hare slept on very peacefully, and when at last he did wake up, the tortoise was near the goal. The hare now ran his swiftest, but he could not overtake the tortoise in time. Moral: the race is not always to the swift. So let's think about that story for a minute. There was a hare, a rabbit. He was making fun of a tortoise or a turtle for being slow. And he was like, do you ever get anywhere? You're so slow. I can't believe you. And the tortoise is like, yeah, I can get there, and I can probably get there sooner than you. So let's have a race. And the hare thought that was so weird. Why would you, a slow animal, agree to a race against me, a fast animal? Okay? But the hare wasn't super smart because he wanted to make the tortoise feel worse than he already did about being slow. So the hare was running and running and running, and it said that there came a time where he was so far ahead that nobody could even see him anymore. And when he got far ahead, instead of just keep going to finish the race, he wanted to show the tortoise, like, oh, look, you're so slow. I can lay down and take a nap and still beat you in the race. So that's what he did. He stopped before he finished the race. He laid down and he took a nap. The tortoise just kept going, slowly but surely. That's a saying that we have. Slowly but surely, slowly but steadily. You just keep going as quickly as you can and not give up, right? So he kept going, and when he saw the hare taking a nap, he was like, okay, well, he's taking a nap. I'm going to keep going. And by the time the hare woke up, the tortoise was almost to the finish line, and the hare did not win after all. Slowly but surely. Turn the page. We have 3 comprehension questions. Question number 1, why was the hare amused in the beginning of the story? What did the hare think was so funny in the beginning of the story? What do you think? If we go back into the story, we can find the answer. It says that he thought that it was funny that the tortoise was so slow. He thought that it was funny that the tortoise challenged him to a race. Okay, you can write down your answer in a complete sentence right there. The hare was amused in the beginning of the story because, and while you are writing down your answer, you can push pause. And when you're finished, you can come back. We have question number 2. Question number 2 says the tortoise challenged the hare to a, I didn't hear you. The tortoise challenged the hare to a race. Good job, race. That's an easy word. Do you know how to spell race? I heard you. R-A-C-E. Oh, you smart. Good job. R-A-C-E, race. And last question, number 3. Who won the challenge and why? Did the hare win the race or did the tortoise win the race? And why? You can write that in a complete sentence. The hare The hare won the race because, or the tortoise won the race because, and make sure you give a good answer as to why that animal won the race. And your very last piece of library work for today is on the last page of your packet. I can retell a story. You need to write 3 sentences. 1 sentence in the top box, 1 sentence in the middle box, 1 sentence in the bottom box. You are going to write a sentence telling what happened at the beginning of the story and draw a picture. If you have crayons at home, go ahead and color that. If you don't, use your pencil and just draw. In the middle box, you're going to write 1 sentence that tells me what happens in the middle of the story and write a picture that goes along with that. And in the bottom box, 1 picture that goes with the end of the story. Make sure you are starting your sentences with a capital letter and ending your sentences with a period. Show me your great artwork that you've been practicing since you've been on Coronacation. All right. And that is it for library for week 2. Now, as you know, we only had 2 weeks worth of library work in our packet. So next week, I'm going to post a video for you on YouTube, but your library work is going to be on Google Classroom. So I know that a lot of you have been checking into Google Classroom with your teachers already. Make sure you keep doing that on a daily basis. I know teachers, Mrs. Van Duren's been posting questions for you. So make sure you stay up on your work. Keep your brains moving. All right. If you haven't checked out some of my other stories, you can check out some of my other stories. And in the next couple of days, I think I'm actually going to post a new one because I have a Strega Nona book. And if you know anything about me, I love Strega Nona. So I'm going to share one of her books in the next couple of days too. All right. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I love you and I miss you guys so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.